Bingo Blitz rules.
If your bingo has ads in it,
That's not a bingo.
if it doesn't have the coolest tournaments, mini games, and the most breathtaking design,
Nope, not a bingo.
if your bingo moment makes you feel so excited that you just want to burst in joy and scream out loud, bingo! Sorry, so you're playing...
Bingo Blitz? Now that's a bingo. Go for a world of excitement with Bingo Blitz, the #1 free bingo game. Download Bingo Blitz and play for free.
Now that's a bingo.
Being a marketer's no sweat. You just have to manage dozens of channels, launch hundreds of campaigns, score thousands of leads, and okay, fine. It's a lot of sweat. Unless you have HubSpot's AI-powered marketing tools to help you do all that and more. Get started at HubSpot.com/marketers.
What's up, everyone? It's Noah Daniels.
Hey y'all, I'm JJ.
Hey guys, it's Kat.
And we're your hosts of the Real Hauntings podcast, where we bring on guests who share their first-hand encounter ghost stories and supernatural experiences. Now on to the trailer.
I've been warned to not tell this story, but I think because of the way it ends, it's okay to tell this story, because some people say that with certain entities, to like speak of them or talk about them or in any way like portray them as powerful will attract them to other people. The creepiest thing about it to me is a lot of times it would wait for me to notice it. Like, it would just lay its arm out like this, and then I'd be like, where is it? Where is it? And then I'd see it, and then it would just slither back.
For more information on the Real Hauntings, Real Ghost Stories podcast, make sure you check out Real.fm to learn more about our podcast and many other amazing podcasts.
Welcome back to Fisting Friday.
I didn't really look at you until this
Girl,
moment.
I told you I needed to record this
told
naked.
me, but I was looking down at my phone, and then I looked at you. I wish y'all could see. I know
I'm wearing my sweatshirt as a circle scarf, and it's the only thing on the top half of my body.
I just look up, I just see side boob and shoulders.
Yep. I'm just sweating, everyone.
And
what
the
else
pigtails
is new?
don't help.
No, they don't. But Melissa, I haven't had my meds, and I need to wash my hair. But that, like, washing my hair without, like, there's no way I'm gonna do it. And I was so tired, and I'm still in the phase of just pure exhaustion and just chugging caffeine. So it's a lot of hot flashes and oh shit, I gotta go shit really fast. So that's why I'm not wearing a full shirt.
And that's fine.
I'm a little
OnlyFans
toasty.
still would take us.
They would. This is just how we record our episodes, is like this. Well, welcome to Fisting Friday, where we read the results of last week's episode of But Am I Wrong? And these votes went up a little later than normal. And everyone, shout out to Melissa for continuing to remind me. And it took me all day to do this. And that is where it becomes, I almost had Mods do it. I almost was like, gonna just give him instructions.
Why didn't you just give it to me to do?
Because the effort to tell you the instructions was too much.
I don't think it. I have Canva. I use Canva all the time. All you
That's
have to
true.
do is
I just
send
have to
me
send
the
you the link.
template.
That's fair. Maybe next time I'll
Why
do
don't
that.
you just send me the template right now? So then when times like this happen, I can just do it.
When these times strike again. Hopefully though that next week this won't be an issue because I'll have my meds.
Yeah.
You know?
Still, just do it. Just
I'm
in
doing
case.
it now. You should be warned it's 88 pages because sometimes I'm
Okay.
like, ooh, maybe I'll do this template instead, or maybe I'll do this, and it's not.
So many more have come in since I looked last night.
Oh, I didn't look at any of them.
We've got this was a lot of people were listening.
They must have missed it. And now it's back. Okay, I sent it to you. So this is Who is Wrong for episode 88. First up, Meghan thinks it's time to bring back the next era of Josh Hutcherson. 12% said Meghan is wrong. And those 12%, what the... I have so many questions for you. 88%
Someone just
said I'm not wrong.
Someone just said,
I'm going to blame everyone who says we don't need more Josh Hutcherson. It's just like an Austin Butler stan. Because like to me, they're the exact opposite kind of man.
again, I don't know him. The
He's
way
long.
I just knew it was going to be Josh Hutcherson. Someone said, he's just not cute to me.
Jail, arrest them.
You're not wrong, but I kind of thought he was back already, but maybe I'm just a very specific TikTok niche.
Oh, we're on the same TikTok niche.
Been crushing since Bridge of Terabithia.
Facts.
The only time I will vote on something pre-episode listen.
I respect it.
I'd just like to know that this man came to my school in 2019 just to urge us to all vote for Bernie Sanders. I was in class though, so I did not see him.
Oh my God, Joshy boy.
But Bernie.
Well, hey, at least it wasn't. There's a long list of people have been pretty upsetting for it to be, and a short list of people that I'm like.
At that time, I would have been better than now.
Oh yeah, not current. I don't even think the current Bernie bros are They're Bernie broing no more. They've Bernied their last bro.
Think he was one of the first male celebrity crushes I had. Plus, the man speaks Spanish.
His girlfriend is from Spain, and they've been together for over a decade. Did I look that up on the Daily Mail yesterday? Yes. Why? Because I was looking at pictures of him, and it came up.
We also have a special entry from my friend Catherine, who sent me a text message and said, "Who doesn't listen to the episode?"
Also, she gets special treatment because you don't let anybody else text you about the episode to then talk about on the episode.
Separate because she doesn't actually listen to the show.
Oh, okay.
She just was on the Instagram.
Yeah, tapping through.
So she said, "Why is Meghan so into Josh Hutcherson? Because I am, and I have my reasons, and I'm wondering if they are the same as hers." And I said, she gave an explanation on the podcast. I still don't understand. Just go listen. It's the last
Hunger
episode
Games.
up. And then she said, "I was just going to tell her to be sure to watch Future Man."
Oh, when I tell you it is on Mott's and I's list of movies to watch, because after we watched Hunger Games, I was like, that's what really reignited. My Josh Hutcherson love has never gone away, but it really reignited it because I had someone to talk to about it. And then he was like, well, we should watch other things that he's in. And he's in Five Nights at Freddy's, but that's like kind of scary. But then Future Man, I could watch. But Matthew Lillard is also in Five Nights at Freddy's. And like, there's something about that man who I love his work.
I heard that he is also a very nice man too.
I think so. I couldn't totally. Have you seen the Scooby-Doo remake, the live action? And I just think that like anybody who is that much, who is like that in the movie, I'm like, you have to be a gem of a human. Like you're just.
And then they went on to he was the voice also on the cartoons after that, and then he was mad because whatever the last, I don't think it was what's her name, Scooby-Doo, but whatever the last Scooby-Doo thing came out, they didn't ask him to do it.
Yeah, rude.
It was very rude because he's been with this franchise for decades now.
No, he's like, I'm a huge fan. Like, just I want to be permanent Shaggy. Like, anytime you need a Shaggy, call me up.
Yep. After Casey Kasem retired, R.I.P.
I don't know who that is.
He was a big radio person back in the 80s, 90s, and had this top 40 show that would come on nationwide, and he was also the voice of Shaggy. I just know specifically who he was because he was on an episode of Saved by the Bell playing himself.
Oh, of course. Then we have Melissa saying that she and her sister don't look alike. And I want everyone to note the exact graphic that I used. I did not use the graphic of the Spider-Man with their heads covered because they do look the same there. I used the one with their heads exposed where you go, I can definitely tell the difference between Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and the third one who stresses me out. What's his name?
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire stresses me out. Have you seen Molly's Game?
Yeah.
And there's a character who's supposed to be like based on Tobey Maguire. And Tobey Maguire as a presence is just like so high. It just like really stresses me out.
He was chill in Spider-Man. He was my Spider-Man.
Yeah, he was Mott's Spider-Man too.
And you had Andrew Garfield.
Oh boy, did I have Andrew Garfield.
I still don't get Andrew Garfield, but whatever.
Oh my, it's because it's Spider-Man. That's like where it starts.
And I never saw that Spider-Man, so maybe that's
because
why.
you've done you know that like when you're a Marvel fan or in general, like whoever is your Peter Parker, like it becomes ingrained as like any kind of like movie, book adaptation or comic adaptation that you like love. It's the same thing with PETA. Whoever the fuck was going to play PETA was going to be the love of my life, and it just so happened to be Josh Hutcherson.
Oh, I was like, who's PETA? Okay. The pet organization?
No.
All right. Someone said, I get the same. My sister looks nothing like me though, like not siblings. We could be cousins maybe. As someone who looks nothing like their sister, different height, hair color, skin color, how we act and dress, I completely agree with Melissa. You spelled my name wrong, so I want you to go back and fix that. I also find it annoying when people call me her name, especially since I've had extremely short hair for 2 years and her hair is very long. The only people I'll give excuses for getting the names mixed up are our parents because they clearly know who we are, but all
Yeah.
of our names start with M. In the same way that I call all my nieces the same name until one of them answers.
Yeah, that's allowed.
Yeah,
A titty popped out.
I missed it.
Sorry. Next time.
I frequently get called my older sister's name, who is 4 inches shorter and has brown hair when I have blonde. I don't think it's rude because these people are just dumb, but also it's not rude it's not rude to just say they're wrong.
Yeah, that's. I agree with you in the sense that the only people who get a free pass are the parents.
My aunts, uncles, and cousins kept calling me and my sister each other's names at our other sister's wedding. We are 4 years apart, and these people are our family. At every family gathering, at least one person calls me my sister's name. It is so wild and also strange because they've known us our entire lives. Bah ha 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 ha. Did you like my
I loved it. I really
interpretation?
believed it. You really
Thank you.
committed to it. Bah ha 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 ha. Okay, next up, writer number 1 versus friend who didn't tell writer about a scholarship application. 63% said the writer is wrong. 37% said the writer is not wrong.
Someone said writer not wrong for emotions, Avi, but their finances are their business, not the friends. Plenty of scholarships out there too, so they should apply to others. Agree. Just echoing what y'all said, it's probably some sort of misunderstanding or embarrassment over something malicious.
Yeah.
Writer is wrong. She knew the scholarship existed. It wasn't friend's responsibility. And that's it.
Great. Then we have writer number 2 versus getting a job over her stepmother. 3% said the writer is wrong. 97% said the writer is not wrong.
Personally, I think she has to tell her that she's going to apply before she does, because even if her stepmother asks, I just freaked out thinking I didn't hit record. Even if her stepmother asks, she can always lie, but it would be the nice thing to do. And then they responded again, never mind, I forgot she likes her stepmom, but so it's justified that she should say something before. That was from and she tagged us in something disgusting on TikTok, and I would like you to go look.
No.
It's like disgusting in the fun way, not disgusting like I'm gonna throw
I don't know
up.
if I believe you.
No, I wouldn't tell you if it was disgusting, and I don't think she would send us actually something that was disgusting.
Okay.
Okay, that was it for that one.
Oh, it's right at the top. Are those penises? Little dense, little heavy, little thing. Wait, I love this person. I follow them. I love them. I can't believe I haven't seen it yet. I follow them. I'm pretty sure I follow them on Twitter too. They're a therapist. They're great.
Mm.
They're like a cunty therapist. You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny. Okay, then we have Wrong of the Week, my nomination, Matt Rife. When I tell you, Melissa, that I had so many pictures to choose from because I was like, when we're talking about someone who's like shitty or horrible or bad, like I don't want to pick a gorgeous photo of them. Like I don't want to pick a photo where they look like 10 out of 10 because like I just don't think they deserve it. And I was worried that I was going to have to sift through to find, and turns out every single photo of Matt Rife, he looks like the Crimson Chin. So like it doesn't matter. Like I was like, I want to get one that really captures the essence, and like the lens, every camera lens captures his essence perfectly.
Incredible.
He looks like he's been inflated. Do you want to like? Doesn't he?
I mean,
look like...
he has though.
No, but like even his body, like he looks like he's been inflated. Like all of him has been inflated, and if you took a needle to like got even close to him, he would be like pooh, and then like woo, and like fly away. Exactly. So 99% said Matt Rife is wrong. 1% said Matt Rife is not wrong. For those 4 voters,
They all wrote in and said that it was a mistake.
do you know who one of them is?
Who?
Avi.
Oh, she did say it was an accident.
I'm like, Avi, it better have been an accident. Okay. That's funny.
Okay, we have someone who said maybe the most iconic thing that you could say to this.
Oh, I'm obsessed.
He's the kind of quote unquote man who taps your click with his pinky finger, busts a nut, and then calls you a slut to his friends.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Thank you. I loved that.
He is wrong, especially with all the stuff he did to Brooke. I never vote until I've listened to the episode, but in this case, I haven't listened yet. But I know I don't need to know that he's wrong. Someone said the same thing. I haven't even listened to this episode yet, and I knew the answer for this bish Ash already. I had to say it the way they wrote it.
Yep.
Next.
You know what's sad for me, though? I realized that we have the same initials because he texted Brooke afterwards and was like, hey, Brooke, it's MR. And I was like, I don't have her number. And then I realized that those are his initials as well.
Why would you think it would be yours to begin with?
Well, because I'm a Leo and the world revolves around me. So naturally, I think of MR and it's just me. Not even Mr. It's just MR. Those are my initials. Okay, then we have your wrong of the week. The plethora of Melissa's nominations involving Jonathan Major, Smile Direct Club, National Retail Federation, Texas Supreme Court, teacher who put Zen patches. By the way, I love that you called them Zen patches, Z-E-N. I edited it, but I was like, that would be really misleading. Like if they called them Zen, like I now realize that that's the point of it. It's supposed to be a play on the word Zen because it's Zin.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't realize that until now.
I think it probably just automatically
I think it did too.
Yeah.
And Juliana
Margulies. And in this, we have the best graphic that has ever been created. I looked at it, goofed, screenshot, and just sent it to Megan with no explanation.
I just responded going, that was quick.
Because I was about to text you and say,
post it, motherfucker.
Yeah, post it, but then I got on and you had just done it. And if you didn't, I don't even want to explain it. Just go back and look at it very closely. Because it's incredible.
Ooh, I'm obsessed with it. Yeah, it's my favorite meme that's ever been created. It's so fun. I showed Mons and I go, do you know who this is? And he goes, no. And then I was like, okay. And he goes, are you going to explain it to me? And I was like, no. You like need to, once you watch it, then you'll immediately know. Someone was asking me if I knew about George, like if I had been following the George Santos thing, and I got to be like, I've been following the George Santos thing since before you even knew who George Santos was. Thanks to Melissa. We've been a front row seat to this train.
You're welcome. All right. Well, I have we have a few minutes left, and I have an honorary wrong of the week that doesn't go in the episode because they also did something very great.
Okay.
Dual, they exist in both ways.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying Dua Lipa, and I was like,
no.
Okay, what did she do?
She stepped on me.
Yeah.
That's all I have for her.
Okay. Ouch, bye.
So this person, I'm not even going to give them a name because they suck after they probably sucked before this, but they went viral for this specific thing. They made a tweet that said, hello, keep in mind this is a Black woman. Hello, Twitter peeps. My friend Elizabeth is looking for an unvaxxed sperm donor. Her requirements are blue-eyed, white, 5'11" or taller, STD free, no Jewish or African ancestry, follows a healthy meat-focused diet, must be natural insemination. She will not do IVF. DM me. And then people were asking, what does she look like? Well, by people, I mean men. Incels. German/Swedish ancestry, 2 body count, celibate past 2.5 years, 23 years old, unvaxxed, meat-focused diet, supplements D3 and K2. Will have a support of grandmother and younger brother. The insemination must be natural, in person, in Eastern USA. She is not looking for a husband boyfriend. She will remain celibate after this. Your schedule must be free to accommodate her ovulation cycle. She will give you as much notice as possible. She has decided not to go through with the upfront fee, so no need to worry about that. She is asking that you remain in touch for future re-examinations as she is looking to have 3 children over the next 5 years. As you can see, she is incredibly beautiful, pure blood European, intelligent, and has a childbearing body. Your offspring will be raised extremely well. Please DM me your application. I will be in touch for future details. So then she got a plethora of people filling out applications, and she required them to use a link for 23andMe to do the application so that she could see that they were quote unquote pure blood or not.
Mm-hmm.
And then the woman just started posting screenshots of the people that were in her DMs, exposing them. One, a lot of them had wives because they thought they were just going to go hook up with this 23-year-old and give her a child. And also because she was using a referral link for 23andMe, she got $20 for every person that was doing this.
An ethical scam?
Yes, very much so. Very much so. And then she said, I would just like to say thank you to all sperm donor applications. And I'm overwhelmed with the amount of support. And Lizzie is incredibly happy. In fact, we have already found her suitor, and he's booked his flight to Vermont. This app is truly a godsend, and if all goes to plan, she may be open to other suitors in the near future for re-insemination with her current bull. I guess it meant to say if her current bull isn't desired. More of my friends have expressed their interest in natural insemination, so we may, in the future, have more posts coming your way. Stay tuned.
So, do these people believe that this is real?
The people that were sending in the information, these dumb white men that were sending in the information, yes, they did believe it was real.
And do you think they still believe it's real if she posted again?
Because so many people were saying, I know this isn't real after it. And after she exposed everyone too. Yeah. But yeah, it's great. I mean, it's the rest of her tweets are very racist and triggering after that, against other people.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's why I'm not naming her, but if you want to see all the people that she exposed and how messed up they are, go look. But she's also messed up.
Is she verified?
Yes.
Because I was gonna say she's making a hell of a lot of money on those tweets itself too.
Yep.
Wow. Well, hey, every day we're getting new ideas for ethical scams.
Mm-hmm. She had to make thousands of dollars because there were so many dudes that sent in their quote unquote applications.
Do you make money? Does 23andMe give you a payout, or do you get credits towards 23andMe?
It's a payout.
Wow, that's a little fishy.
Yeah.
I'm still curious.
Because what would the credit be for?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's just you just get a referral link money.
Damn. Wow. Well, I love hearing about girl bosses girl bossing.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully she'll girl boss her way into not being problematic on the other times.
Yeah. I just can't. I can't believe that she posted. I mean, I can, because it takes somebody a little twisted to make a post like that to begin with.
Honestly, that's true. I don't know that she would have done this if she was completely unproblematic and was really not was not rage baity, in shamelessly rage baiting at the expense of whatever morals, ethics, or anything.
Yeah. So,
well, thank you for sharing that.
You're
I love
welcome.
that.
Me too.
That's amazing. Well, all that being said, this comes out on the 30th or the
tomorrow, the 29th.
29th. We're almost in the new year, everyone. And this is our last episode of the new year because we don't have a new episode of the. Oh, yeah, you're right. This is our last episode of the old year of 2023 because we don't have a new episode of Don't Blame Me Out. So the first time you'll hear from us is on Tuesday for See You Next Tuesday. And then we hop into the rest of our scheduled programming. Our programming.
Okay. I didn't know if you were
Trixie
doing
and Katya. I've been watching a lot of their, like, they are something that helps when you don't have medication and you need to be constantly overstimulated because they're not having a conversation with each other. They're two people on microphones having completely separate conversations, and Katya's having about 9 conversations. Okay. So it helps keep my brain bouncing.
Lubricated.
Yeah. This brain is parched.
Thank you for painting me with your hair.
You're welcome. Paint you like one of my French girls. Anyways, we will fucking fist you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Listening to a podcast should be time well spent, and I promise it will be if you'll give this podcast a try. It's called Something You Should Know. I'm the host, Mike Carruthers, and in every episode, I talk with leading experts on topics I know you will find fascinating. From why people can't keep secrets, what your favorite music says about you, why your pet acts in strange ways, and so much more. Something You Should Know is designed to give you information you can use in your life and give you great intel that you can share with others. I'm told it's a binge-worthy podcast. And with over 1,000 episodes, there's a lot to binge on. Something You Should Know has been ranked in the top of the Apple podcast charts consistently for a long time. I know you're going to like this. I just need to get you to try it. Something You Should Know. It's available wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hi, I'm Jennifer, a co-founder of the Go Kid Go Network. At Go Kid Go, putting kids first is at the heart of every show that we produce. That's why we're so excited to introduce a brand new show to our network called The Search for the Silver Lining, a fantasy adventure series about a spirited young girl named Isla who time travels to the mythical land of Camelot. During her journey, Isla meets new friends, including King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table, and learns valuable life lessons with every quest, sword fight, and dragon ride. Positive and uplifting stories remind us all about the importance of kindness, friendship, honesty, and positivity. Join me and an all-star cast of actors including Liam Neeson, Emily Blunt, Kristen Bell, Chris Hemsworth, among many others, in welcoming the Search for the Silver Lining podcast to the Go Kid Go Network by listening today. Look for the Search for the Silver Lining on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Do you love Disney? Do you love top 10 lists? Then you are going to love our hit podcast, Disney Countdown. I'm Megan, the Magical Millennial.
And I'm the Dapper Danielle.
On every episode of our fun and family-friendly show, we count down our top 10 lists of all things Disney. The parks, the movies, the music, the food, the lore. There is nothing we don't cover on our show.
We are famous for rabbit holes, Disney-themed games, and fun facts you didn't know you needed.
I had Danielle and Megan record some answers to seemingly meaningless questions. I asked Danielle what insect song is typically higher pitched in hotter temperatures and lower pitched in cooler temperatures.
You got this.
No, I didn't.
Don't believe that. About a wish coming true? Well, I didn't either. Of course, I'm just a
cicada. I'm crying. I'm so sorry.
You win that one.
So if you're looking for a healthy dose of Disney magic, check out Disney Countdown wherever you get your podcasts.